This is the perfect goalkeeper, and their name is Sub to Murph FM. If you know what that means, get down below this video and make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. So you can see right now, they start the game at age 17. The Icelandic, not international cat at this point, Icelandic, 6'5", an absolute beauty of a human being, contracted to Leamington Spa. And of course, anyone that knows Leamington Spa will realise they are in the Vanarama National League North, so this keeper is already probably too good for this side. And to be fair, he's commanding a monster wage of 275 grand a week, which is a hell of a lot of money for that division. So it'd be interesting to see how long can Leamington Spa keep hold of Sub to Murph FM. But you can see briefly a quick overview there of the attributes. The attributes are absolutely insane for this player. They can do pretty much anything. They can probably play outfield and absolutely command any area of the pitch. But my plan for this video is to see, over a 20-year period, can we win Sub to Murph FM the Ballon d'Or as a goalkeeper over the space of 20 years. So we'll dive in 5 years into the future. Will they still be at Leamington Spa is the big question. Secondly, how far have they gone in just 5 years? So 5 years down the line then, and they've already made the switch now over to Barcelona. They have made 31 appearances for the Icelandic national team now at the age of 22, 6'5", and the attributes still look absolutely insane. But we'll have a bit of a deeper dive in then. So you can see Leamington Spa, 2 seasons there. Not bad really, keeping 22 and 23 clean sheets at such a low level for the Vanarama side. They did get them promoted to the National League as well, which is great to see, before making that only that £3 million switch to Barcelona. And within them 3 seasons at Barcelona, you can see there straight away, playing every game of every season, keeping a lot of clean sheets yet again, 19, 17 and 23 clean sheets, including 3 Player of the Match awards within that last season. But sadly, no goals scored yet for this keeper, even though they have 20 penalty taking and 20 free kick taking. But at this point in the video, then we have a deep dive in, just have a look what has been happening, a bit more into the history of Sub to Murph FM. So they got their first international appearance at the age of 17, playing against Israel, and won the award for Player of the Season, before being named in the seasonal best 11 for Leamington Spa. And then in July, Barcelona came in £3 million and bought Sub to Murph FM, who then that same year claimed the FIFA Best Men's Goalkeeper Award. Following that, got put into the 2024-25 New Gen list, and then won the Copa del Rey and the league title over with Barcelona, before actually winning the Champions League in 2025. What a short rise to win the Champions League so soon. Them clean sheets are clearly helping. And within that same season, got inducted into the Barcelona's overall best 11, the team of the season for the Champions League, of course, winning the Super Cup as well with Barcelona, before being named European Golden Boy in 2025 and the FIFA Best Men's Goalkeeper. Again, going into the year 2026 now, you can see straight away, Barcelona won the league yet again, and no Champions League title in there this time round by the looks of it. But again, FIFA Men's Best Goalkeeper Award again went to Sub to Murph FM. And in that final season, before we come back in now, you see there, again, another league title for Barcelona. Those clean sheets are dragging Barcelona to consecutive league titles. And again, getting a third place finish in the Champions League Goalkeeper of the Season award. So what we can see now though here on screen is, from the 24, 25 and 26 seasons, Sub to Murph FM has been named the Goalkeeper of the Year in the world in all 3 of their seasons. Which isn't bad really, considering you can see there 55 appearances in that most recent season, only conceding 33 goals and keeping 27 clean sheets, beating Aaron Ramsdale and Diego Costa to the award for a 3rd successive year. So this keeper's looking pretty good 5 years in. Let's dive back in now and see what happens 10 years down the line. Maybe we can even drag Iceland to an international trophy. Let's go find out. So we're now back now, age 27 to Sub to Murph FM, but they're currently unhappy at Barcelona, even though they're down as their star player and their value between 91 and 272 million and earning almost £500,000 a week. They're unhappy because Barcelona failed the challenge within the Champions League. Could this be the end of the Barcelona career for Sub to Murph FM? As we dive in now to the history over the last 5 years at Barcelona for Sub to Murph FM, you can see there straight away, a lot of clean sheets being kept, 22, 19, 17, 18, but this season here at 27-28, only 11 kept, and the lowest average rating so far of a 6.92. So what has been going on behind the scenes then? Why is this keeper unhappy, beside the fact that they haven't got far enough in the Champions League? I mean, it doesn't seem that's really a lot to be worried about realistically. They won the Super Copa, they won the Copa del Rey yet again. You can see then, Golden Glove 3rd place, FIFA Best Men's Goalkeeper Award yet again for a 4th consecutive season, won the Champions League Goalkeeper of the Season award. So again, smashing all those accolades. They won the league again then in 2029, you can see here now as well. They won the Club World Cup as well. So there's a lot of positives here, a lot of rewards being acclaimed here as well. You can see men's goalkeeper award again, Golden Glove this time in 28-29 season. The runner-up for the best player award in the Club World Cup as well. A lot of trophies. Best men's keeper again 2030. The awards keep on stacking for this keeper. But again, there's no consecutiveness in terms of winning the Champions League and how far they're doing in those European competitions, even with the best keeper in the world in their goal. And we can say it's the best keeper in the world now, because if you've gone to the men's goalkeeping awards, it's won the award every year. I mean, Edison at age 38 came in second this season for Man City, which is absolutely insane. And Nubel's doing bits now at age 35 over at Villarreal. But with our keeper only being 26, they're going to dominate for at least another 10 years, you'd imagine, which we'll get to in a little short while. But in terms of the Champions League, you can see there now, if we go from the start of our simulation, which started over here in 22-23, Barcelona won it in 24-25 and have since not won it. They've been the runners-up a few times though. They lost to Real Madrid in 27-28 and they lost in 25-26 to Arsenal. And the team itself now is peppered with new gens. The likes of Rodrigo made the switch over from Real Madrid over to Barcelona at this point as well now. Pedri's still there, Kessi's still there, Fatty's still there. Samuel Ricky made the switch now across over to him as well. But the unhappiness of Murph FM, you'd be curious to see, will he still be there in 5 years' time? So we were back another 5 years down the line now. And before we dive any further into the career of this great keeper, I want to see what's been happening with Iceland with this keeper being in their sticks. So it seems for Iceland that hasn't really been going so well. You can see here straight away in the Euros, they lost in the second round to Germany. They came third in their Group F back in 28, and in 36 there was nothing until 36. They must not have qualified for a few years there until the 2036 season where they came fourth in Group F. In terms of their world ranking right now, they were quite up there for a while, up to 44th, but now back down to 48th. It is not going so well for Iceland. But back into our keeper now. They are 32 years of age now. They're still at Barcelona, still earning the same monster wage. They didn't end up leaving, even after that disruption about not doing well within the Champions League. And this keeper still isn't letting things get slower, even at the age of 32 now. Average ratings are all in the 7s, clean sheets with an 18, 14, 20, 21, 22 and 17 in the most recent season. This keeper is still unbeatable. I'm going to take things back now to the end of that 2032 season, of course, winning the best goalkeeper award yet again. Again, another Copa del Rey in there. A few more individual awards again, winning the Golden Glove, winning the men's best goalkeeper award yet again. But I'm still yet to see a Ballon d'Or for this goalkeeper. Again, this season alone, Super Copa, Copa del Rey, Santander win the league title. They won the treble in that 2035 season. But again, there's still no mention of them winning that all-important Ballon d'Or. Again, through 2036, goalkeeper got runners-up that year in 2036. Is this the time when the keeper starts to fall apart now? World Golden Glove, runner-up award again. Goalkeeper of the season, but win the Champions League. Named in the best 11 for Barcelona as always. You can imagine that one. Only win Copa del Rey in 2036. Is this the downslide we've been waiting for this keeper? Are they finally dropping off a little bit here? You can see now the most recent seasons have been two new owners of that award. Of course, Dennis Seaman, who's been mentioned in our Wonderkid series as a goalkeeper to watch out within this game this year. He's now Bayern Munich and absolutely smashing it. And the next one is a new gen keeper over at Real Madrid, 22 years of age. Could he be the next sub to Murph FM? I mean, look at those attributes. He's a really good keeper. Went from Wolverhampton Wanderers, Club Brugge, made the start Charleroi, meant a bit more Belgium time before going to Wolves, and then making the big switch over to Real Madrid. But where Jocelyn's kind of come in now and take sub to Murph FM's goalkeeping expertise to the next level, we wonder, will this keeper ever win a Ballon d'Or? And we have dived in quickly to have a look at the Ballon d'Or list and see what's been happening. So Kevin De Bruyne won it in 23, Tchouaméni and Mbappe had it for a couple of seasons before Hugo Santos, a new gen over at Milan, came and stole the award. And I mean, that is some new gen. 28 years of age and they look absolutely insane. Then Angelo pops up for 3 years in a row over at PSG before Hugo Santos comes back in at top spot in the final season. But with no Ballon d'Or so far for sub to Murph FM, we'll go a final 5 years into the future, 20 years since this started to see, can we get a goalkeeper the Ballon d'Or? So surely you're thinking by now, 15 years now, this keeper is at 32 years of age and not won the Ballon d'Or by now. Could they do it in their final 5 years as a player? Maybe it could have happened, but we'll see now in the final 5 years, in the year is 2042. Let's see, can this keeper win the Ballon d'Or? Well, we'll keep waiting on the Ballon d'Or talk straight away because you can see now on screen, they never won it. Oddly enough, the following season, Dexter Fletcher, we looked at previously, of Spurs, he won it the following season with Scott Orr at Liverpool and Angelo still there, age 33. Roderick Santana came in the following year, Newcastle New Gen, Dutch lad there. I mean, 38 goals, it's not bad in 57 appearances, is it really? Before Augusto Santos stole it the following years, surrounded by more New Gens. But what about our keeper? Well, of course, he came back to be one of the best keepers in the world. Still at age 36, managing to win that all-important Golden Glove and Best Men's Keeper Award for FIFA in the year 2041, 2040, and even 38 and 37, putting Jocelyn on a pedestal for a few more years until their retirement. And you can see with Iceland, they actually got better with age, it seems here. Last time we saw them out, they were down here at 49. They've skyrocketed these days now as high as 36 in the FIFA World Rankings. And I mean, for the perfect goalkeeper, at age 37, he still looked absolutely insane. He could do a job in any team right now. They actually retired from international football in 2040, so that explains why they're not in the first team setup anymore. You can see now on the right-hand side here. But for Barcelona now, having played 614 appearances, conceding 337 appearances, that's not bad. They're conceding every other game. That's not bad, and a great clean sheet record. You can see here now. Over their variety of their career, from 2022 all the way to 2042, they've kept 383 clean sheets out of a monster 692 games. What a career for this keeper. They've kept a clean sheet in pretty much nearly every other game they have played in a 20-year period. And that's it. That is our trying to win the Ballon d'Or with a goalkeeper. It didn't work out, but over a 20-year period, this keeper won so many awards, kept so many clean sheets, and was absolutely insane. If you enjoy these sort of experiments, let me know in the comment section if you want to see something similar, different positions, different roles, different types of players from different countries. Let me know in the comment section. As always, make sure you're liking these videos and subscribing to the channel. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.